And good morning, everybody. It is Wonderful Wednesday with Jill Lien. Now, Jill Lien, today we're discussing your latest book, Crying in the Shower. I'm going to let you just take it away. Tell us what underpins this book. Take it away.
Well, it all began when I was crying in the shower. And so this was, towards the end of last year. And it had been a lot of stuff, like happens to all of us, There was a lot of stuff going on. I had just received a cancer diagnosis and told that it was inoperable immediately and I needed reconstructive surgery on my face, which was a bit frightening. My husband, Mike, had a stroke 7 years ago and still carries the problems that kind of created. We just moved to a new town and I was really homesick for where we used to live and the people. And it was hard to find my people here. So I was feeling really lonely as well, even though obviously I've got friends like you, Claudia, but, like locally to just grab a cup of tea with, And so there I was in the shower and it just overwhelmed me. I was missing my children in the UK. And it just seemed to be, I was worried about my dad, who's 90. So I was just all these things
A lot.
completely. And I'm not a crier. And I started to cry and I cried and cried and cried. And I thought, I bet I'm not the only one crying in a shower right now. And then I thought I've got all kinds of tools that I use on myself. I mean, I myself have a coach. I am a coach. I have a coach. I think, we do the things. And I thought someone should write a book. And I thought it should be called Crying in the Shower. And then I thought I should write that book. So I felt a lot better. So I got out of the shower, got dried, got dressed, went through. My husband, Mike, and he said, "You look happier." And I said, "Yeah, I've decided that I've been so overwhelmed, I should write a book about it." And he said, "So you've decided to do something extra whilst feeling overwhelmed, and that's cheered you up." And I said, "Yes, I really feel like I literally wrote it in 2 weeks. It just came out." And I guess I don't know. He said, "I'll never understand you." I said, "I don't think we're supposed to, really."
No.
And so I started to write, and it just literally poured out.
Yeah, I'm sure, and I'm sure it will help so many other people, because you're right. It says, the people are crying, yet we keep on saying, "I'm fine, I'm fine." We put on this face, and actually inside, we're not fine. We are crumbling, or so many people are, and it's very, it's great that you've been so vulnerable, actually, Jill.
Scary.
You've been. Yes. By sharing that with the world.
I have, and that has been alarming, but I don't think it would have been authentic if I hadn't been. I wasn't speaking in the third person, this is actually, I felt that. And I think vulnerability is important, an important part of connection, especially when it's the printed page. So yes, I have been. And I hope that people read it in the spirit in which it's written, which is just honesty. And that's why I've got the quotes that are going throughout the book from really, apparently incredibly strong, capable, successful women who have at one time or another said, "I've had mental health issues. I have felt depressed. It's so important to look after our mental and emotional health." Because I think that puts it in context really for people. Hey, it's okay that I feel really down today. It's okay. It gives you permission to actually access the real feelings you're having. Because when we just stuff them down, that can become symptomatic after a while. You can't just keep doing that. But I didn't want it to be a poor me book. I wanted it to be hey, here's the solutions. This is what I found works for me, and it will work for you too. And so I wanted it to really provide women and men. A man just recently said, "Can I read it?" And I thought, oh my gosh, of course you can. The tools are incredibly practical and they can be used. I use them every day because I have them, and why shouldn't everyone have them?
Yeah, exactly. And this is the sort of thing that we give to people on a daily basis anyway.
Yes.
tools to
Yes.
help them, because as we both know, life is up and down. And I tell you what, Jill, I bet you felt a lot better after that good cathartic cry.
I did.
Release. Yeah.
I really did. I really did. And, you know, quite often, especially the sandwich generation of women, we are everything for everybody. The generation above, the generation below. We are exhausted. And whoever it was that said women can have it all and that we should, we're working crazily. A lot of women are running homes, raising families and working full time. And it can become overpowering. So I've also created a workbook, a free workbook that you can just download that goes alongside the book, which helps guide the reader, if you like, through some reflection exercises, I would say, that I think will be pretty valuable for them too.
Yeah, I agree. Just notice what you're noticing right now.
Yes.
And always get to that place, and it's okay to feel like that.
It is.
Instead of that horrible thing that so many people do is, I shouldn't.
That word.
Yeah. I shouldn't feel like that.
Yeah. Yes. You look around and you think everyone's so much more capable than you. And actually, everyone's got their own stuff.
Yeah.
But you're right about bringing it into the moment. You know, this is where I am right now, you know, and so that mindfulness, if you like, is very important. So we can only live for today. We cannot live tomorrow. We can't live yesterday again. But what we've got now is this incredible gift that's right now. And so I really wanted to communicate with the ladies who, I think all the ladies actually could probably use some of the tools. When I started talking to people about it and saying, hey, I think I'm going to write this book, it's called Crying in the Shower. Nobody needed me to tell them what it was about. They just said, oh my gosh, I need to read that book. They just knew what it was about. And I guess that's because they've cried in the shower.
Yeah, everybody can relate to it. Well, it's a private place.
It is, and it drowns out the sound.
Yeah, and you are vulnerable because you are naked in the shower.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Someone the other day was talking to me about it, and she said, have you ever showered in the dark naked? And I said, well, I always shower naked, but I haven't done it in the dark. But she seemed to think that would be a good thing. I don't know why. I'd probably step on the soap and break my neck.
I wonder if it's because it would take away a sense, one of the senses.
Yes, just focusing on the water cascading over your body.
That'd be the same as closing your eyes.
Yeah, I like that.
Out. Or you could have it on a dim, you know, just lower, just have a little light somewhere so that you don't slip on the soap.
Yes.
I would, so there you go. We can both try that.
I'm going to try that. Actually, my daughter sent me for my birthday some shower melt things. And what you do is you put it in the shower with you and then you get these lovely sort of aromatherapy essences. So we can make the shower a whole big thing. It doesn't have to be a bubble bath.
No, that's right. Imagine the rainbow, it'd be filling of rain, you know, and it washing down the sink. There you go.
All of that, just all your cares down the plug hole. Fantastic.
Right. Yeah. And have be covered in a protective shield. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's what we need sometimes, as long as there's an opening to breathe in the good and breathe out the bad, because we don't want to keep that bad in.
It's got to go.
As we've just been talking before this, like get in, let it go, bye. So yeah, as we both know, stuff happens all the time for everybody. So somewhere along the line, somebody will come across your book and it will appear when they need to read it, when we're at the right time, because things like that always happen for people. It'll just come across their path and they'll go, oh, that's thank you.
Yes, they don't feel so alone, because you can feel quite alone sometimes in this world.
I think so. Yeah. What you're doing is you're giving people a gift there. So thank you, Jill.
Well, it's a pleasure, and it certainly helped. It's helped me, but it helped me because I knew it would help other people, and so that's I guess how I channeled it.
You are. That's what we do, right?
It's what we do.
Yeah, so I love that, Jill. So thank you for being you. We will put the link to the book in the comments. And now you have met the author, and you can see that, yeah, she really does exist. And
real person.
She too does cry in the shower, just like so many of us. So thanks for watching. And it's goodbye from me, Claudia Ricard, and it's goodbye from
Jill. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks, Claudia. Bye now.
Take care, everybody. Bye.